by WhatsApp messages, GPCC chief Girish Sodankar denies Digambar Kamath shifting to any party, says Congress together, BJP spreading lies. They represented India at Asian Games but gets no respect in Goa. Sports authorities fail our windsurfers siblings Dane and Ketia. After CCP, now Congress targets Siddharth Kukarikar, says it's time to question why is the only one looking after Panji Smart City projects. And crowds gather to celebrate Krishna Janmashtami on the banks of river Panchaganga at Narve in Bicholi. And now the news in details. Almost taking many social media users by a political surprise, late Saturday night, 3 different messages were being circulated via WhatsApp, all indicating at Digambar Kamath's possible shift to the other side. However, when we inquired about the same with GPCC chief Girish Sodankar, he refused it, calling it rumour mongering by BJP and its allies to malign the Congress. In fact, he says many from the BJP side are trying to jump into theirs. Listen in to Girish Sodankar. Ever since Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar rushed to the USA last week for his medical treatment, chain of messages are being circulated. Firstly, Goa BJP leaders contradicted itself on change in BJP leadership. Then, several names surfaced on who could be Parrikar's possible replacement. And on Saturday night, 3 different messages were being circulated on Margaon MLA Digambar Kamath, possibly changing party, along with few other names. GOA365 directly put this question to the man in charge of Goa Congress Party.
Suppose that Digambar Kamath वचपाचो आशिल्लो जाल्यार हे 3 वेगळे मनशां सांगून त्या WhatsAppचेर घाल म्हणून सांगता आशिल्लो आनी सगळीं नांवां पयलीं नांवां सगळीं घालून सो एक कॅम्पेन चल्ल्याक by BJP and its alliance. They are using their social media team is to keep their flock together by using Digambar Kamath and others' name. So it is quite evidence moment it is circulated so aggressively and not one message, 3 different messages, from 3 different sources. So this all the BJP and its gang is a game plan to use social media to keep it flock together. आमी एक आमदारा कडेन उलयला कित्याक आमकां खबर आसा की हो इशू आसा पळय चल्ला तो मुद्दम क्रिएट केल्लो आसा सो दिगंबर कामती कडेन विचारप म्हणजे आमी एक तेजेर अननेसेसरी विश्वास दाखोवप आमच्या खंयच्याच लिडरान दिगंबर कामती कडेन जावं खंयच्याच आमदारा कडेन त्या संदर्भात उलयल्लें ना की आमकां हें खबर आसा की आमचे जे ओपोजिशन आसा ते सोशल मिडियाचेर कशें करून मलायन करता ते.
In fact, Girish drops another hint. He says some of the BJP leaders and in fact allies are in touch with him.
कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आयजूय आसा आमचे आमदार तेंचे आमदार खुबशे उलयता तेंचे अलायन्स पार्टनर्स खूब चालूच आसता उलोवणी आयज सुद्दां उलयला थोड्या कडेन हेजे पयलीं विश्वजीत राणेन स्टेटमेंट केलें की 3 आमचे आमदार अमित शाहक मेळटले म्हणून ते आतां आमदार खंय पावले आनी विश्वजीत राणे खंय पावलो कोणाक खबर आसा सो ते वेगळे मशिनरीज यूज करता आनी आमकां खबर आसा वी नो अवर ऑल एनिमीज.
Though Girish Sodankar evaded from directly talking on regional controversy, he vouched for unity of 16 MLAs. He reiterated that government must make Parrikar's health reports public, though emphasized that it wasn't an ultimatum.
He had challenged the government that if you are not hiding anything about the health of the Chief Minister, then please declare the health bulletin of the Chief Minister within 24 hours. So if you have to hide something, then it is not disclose. If you have nothing to hide, then they would have released that health bulletin in 5 minutes. So that proves that government is hiding something.
A video journalist Shamchari in Panji. The Goan windsurfers who represented India at Asian Games, Dane and Ketia, are back in Goa. But unfortunately, there was no one from Directorate of Sports and Youth Affairs to welcome them at the Daboli airport. What's more upsetting is their only request for sports equipments promised to them by Sports Authority of Goa has still not reached them. The event is already over. Here's more.
The windsurfer siblings, Dane and Katia, and their coach, Father Donald, have been let down by the state government. They were very confident of a medal for India at the Asian Games. Most probably they would have been successful if they were not to suffer the misfortune of the breakdown of their equipment, namely the surfboard. According to the Coelhos, the proposal for 2 windsurfing boards was put up with Sports Authority of Goa nearly. According to the Coelhos, the proposal for 2 windsurfing boards was put up with Sports Authority of Goa nearly 4 months ago. They claim that the old equipment had seen a lot of wear and tear, but the approval with the sports body was pending even on the day of the event. This has exposed complete apathy.
The disappointment has come because when we came to know that the equipment was not coming at the last moment, so everything was like, we were in disappointment. I was running after the board, after the sale to organize, because earlier at the Asian Sailing Championship, I know that Dane have done quite well, and I knew that we would finish in top 5. But somehow this disturbance have come, and Dane was under pressure. Unfortunately, he caught up with some flu just 2 days before, and he was suffering of cold entire the event. I know that for the 2 boats, it has got sanctioned. I would appreciate for the government to convert the same thing into a new proposal, because now these boats are no use for us. Now since Dane is preparing for 2020 Olympic, so it is more better for him to buy an RSX, which is an Olympic class, and whatever the money is there, if they can utilize towards his training program, which will help us.
Before the event, my dad told me that we would be getting new equipment from the government so that we could use it for the event. So we were training with the equipment that we had before the event, and when we train on the equipment, there's a lot of wear and tear that takes place. So unfortunately, the equipment that we were supposed to get didn't arrive in time, and so we had to use the same equipment that we were training with, and it was just not fast enough. So we lost out a lot because of the equipment, because it was not given to us in time.
Yeah, it was a really great opportunity for us. It was a nice learning experience that we got to go to the Asian Games, and we're very proud that we had this opportunity to represent our country.
It's actually very pity that the government didn't support her and our school supported, our school sponsored. So I really would like government to do something in this case where they support the students. So it becomes an inspiration for all the other students to come up with it.
There are more and more talent in every school, every class have more and more talent. So if government of Goa come out and support the students, they will get a platform to perform well and participate. More and more students will participate.
Dane recently won silver and bronze medal at the 37th Singapore Open Windsurfing Championship in the RS1 class, men and youth category, while Katia, a student of RD School, Porvorim, became the first Indian girl to represent India at Youth Olympics 2014 in China. Our reporter Hiro Mahale from Vasco.
A day after Panji Mayor and corporators targeted GSIDC and Siddharth Kukarekar for failing to carry out any civic work in Panji, Congress seems to have jumped on the opportunity. It questioned the government why only Kukarekar has been made in charge of 1,200 crore projects under Smart City. It says CCP has been purposely kept out by the government of crucial decision making and is treated as a lame duck.
The GPCC President Girish Churankar pointed out that the CCP's budget is only 30 crore rupees, while the GSIDC has spent up to 1,200 crore rupees over a period of time in Panji, and the Smart City Authority is sanctioned 981 crore rupees.
आज सरकार चलना पूण पैसे करतात करप्शन चालू आसा एकूच गजाल बरी चल्ल्याक म्हणजे ती करप्शनाची सद्याक सरकार बाकी चलना बाकी सगळे हे आसा सो हे पैसे सगळे त्यांच्या हाती वयचे न्ही हो एकूच हेतू आनी थंय कोण रे एकूच मनीस इतले 1000 crore हेकडे नोबडी इज क्वेश्चनिंग नोबडी कॅन क्वेश्चन हिम लोकल रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह कोणूच ना आनी एक मनीस सिद्धार्थ कोकळकर इतले सगळे मॅनेज करपाक इतलो एक्सपर्ट आनी इतले तेजे आसा की जो यू कॅन रिप्लेस एंड सबस्टिट्यूट द एंटायर CCP ऑल एंटायर कॉर्पोरेटर्स आमी जेन्ना पयर घेराव घालपाक गेले CCP पणजेच्या मार्केटा संदर्भात आनी तेजे नंतर आमी जो हेजो इशू विचारलो आमचो काजिनोक तुमी रस्त्यार तांकां एंट्री ते म्हणटा आमकां आमची परमिशन घेवना आनी तुमी वचनार ना म्हणटा ते सगळे GSIDC करतात आनी GSI तुमचें परमिशन घेना ते म्हणटा GSID कसलेंच परमिशन आमचे कडल्यान घेना कसलीच NOC घेना कसल्याच कामाची ना तर आमकां कन्सल्ट करना आनी तुमकां तुमी बसपाचें काम कितें पूण तुमी बंद करा न्ही CCPची इलेक्शन्स लोक खेळ कित्याक करता डेमोक्रेसीचो खेळ कित्याक करता तुमी दाखोवपा खातीर तुमी इलेक्शन कित्याक करतात आनी 2000 कोटी एक कडेन आनीक 30 कोटी एक कडेन हो फरक कितलो आसा जस्ट इमॅजीन.
On Saturday, Panaji Mayor Vittal Choprikar had given 48 hours to fix the potholes and had threatened to protest if the work was not done. 24 hours have already passed and not much has been done. The mayor also did not mince any words when he questioned Panaji's ex-MLA and current EDC chairman Siddharth Kunkalyankar about the work he carried out during his tenure as the legislator. Our video journalist Shyam Chari in Panaji.
It's time for us to take a short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. The annual general body meeting of Goa Dairy was adjourned on Sunday after heavy arguments. This was the first meeting since 7 of its directors were disqualified on account of mismanagement and irregularities. The entire functioning under MD Nausar Sawant has been under scanner. Currently, the investigations are underway. Registrar of Cooperative Societies have disqualified 7 directors and suspended MD Nausar. Despite that, suspended Sawant decided to preside over Goa Dairy's annual general meeting on Sunday. This led to arguments. Media wasn't allowed inside the board meeting. However, according to the information received, members of the dairy refused to acknowledge minutes of the meeting from accused Sawant.
हो जो भ्रष्टाचार आसा पळय तो खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणावर आसा ज्याची पब्लिसिटी आज प्रेसाच्या माध्यमांतल्यान आज आमकां करपाक मेळ्ळी आनी ताका लागून आज आमी सगळ्या चेअरमॅनापर्यंत पावूंक शकले आनी ह्या सगळ्या चेअरमॅनांनी आज आमकां साथ दिली आनी तांणी सांगलें की बाबा जो ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेटर येवन दी ताचेर एन्क्वायरी करून दी आनी त्याच्या मागीर हें जावन
गोवा डेरींतलो चोरी जर थांबली न्ही लोकांक दूद सवाय मेळटलें
दूद जो चेअरमॅन जो बोर्डार येतलो त्या बोर्डाची त्या चेअरमॅनाची कॅपॅसिटी आसपाक जाय कितें कॅटल फीड रेट कमी करपाची आनी भायर पब्लिकाक 1 रुपया दूद सवाय करपाचें.
पूण पॉसिबल आसा
पॉसिबल आसा. एक फार्मर्सांक न्याय मेळून दिलो कारण हे न्यायाची अपेक्षा आमी खूब पयलींच्यान एक्सपेक्ट करताले पूण काही वेळ जालो पूण अवश्य फार्मर्सांक न्याय मेळ्ळो.
एमडी अजून सस्पेंड केलं ना.
एमडी सस्पेंड म्हणजे ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेटर येवन
प्रोसिजर
आसा ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेटर येवन ताका सस्पेंड करपाक जाय त्या खातीर एमडी उरला.
Our reporter Krishna Naik in Fonda. The Marmugao Municipal Council has issued directions to establishments and chitrashalas to avoid display and sale of plaster of Paris Ganesh idols during Ganesh Chaturthi. As per Environment Act, there is a ban on manufacture, import, stocking, display and sale of POP idols in the state.
I have issued further direction to all the establishment Chitrashala on the jurisdiction of Marmugao Municipal Council not to use or sell the plastic of Paris Ganesh idols. And I have requested them not to use it, and whoever is found using will be punished under law. I have also directed my municipal engineer, municipal inspectors to have a round, visit all this such establishment and enforce this type of ban, which is issued by the government under protection.
Meanwhile, former chairperson Shekhar Khadapkar said Art and Culture Minister should provide subsidies to chitrashalas and local artists so that price of clay Ganesh idols come down and people stop buying plaster of Paris.
म्हाका चीफ ऑफिसराक सांगून दिसता आनी लोकांकूय सांगून दिसता की चीफ ऑफिसरान एक लेटर बरोवपाचें आर्ट एंड कल्चर मंत्री जो आहा पळय न्हू जे मातयेचे गणपती करता ते गणपतीची रेट ते म्हारग पडटा खूब म्हारग पडटा त्यामुळे खुबशे जाणांनी प्लास्टर ऑफ गणपती करपाक सुरू केले आनी सवाय इकले पूण हे प्लास्टर ऑफ गणपती कडेन लोक चडशे जाणांनी हे घेवपाक लागला जाल्यार आर्ट एंड कल्चर जो मंत्री आसा आमचो गोविंद गावडे तेणे हे जे शिल्पकार आसा पळय गणपती करता तांकां अनुदान दिवपाक जाय सबसिडी दिवपाक जाय आनी सबसिडी जर तांकां मेळ्ळा जाल्यार ते तेंची तो प्रायस आसा जो गणपती विकपाचो तो कमी करतले.
Our reporter Hiru Mahale in Vasco. Margao-based Girls Islamic Organization has started a 10-day campaign for caring of elderly parents. The organization is conducting lectures in schools and is holding TV talks across the state as part of their campaign.
Expressing concern over increasing number of old age homes in Goa, Girls Islamic Organization is aiming at reconstructing society on moral grounds. The organization says there are many cases where the elderly parents are not treated well and some children have lodged their parents in homes for the aged.
The basic idea behind this campaign was to encourage our youth on respecting parents, and there is a lot of elder abuse going on. There are more than 150 old age homes in Goa. It is a very silent thing, but the elder abuse is at peak. So it is an effort, an initiative by Girls of Islamic Organization to make our younger generation aware of the respect and importance of parents and elders as they are growing old. We grow young and they grow old. We should never forget that they are growing old and they need us.
I appreciate the Muslim Girls Association for this beautiful thought of respecting and giving value to your parents. Today it is a need of the hour. They, I say, have started a revolution, and this revolution to love your parents, don't send them to the old age home in their sunset years, is going to go a long way to make this a happy earth for us.
Our reporter Sandeep Tuekar from Margao.
We will slip into a short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. All India Pensioners Union has demanded hike in their pensions. The pensioners body has said that the pension they get is meager and not enough to meet their monthly expenditure. They have threatened to agitate and press nota button in the next general elections if their demand is not met.
सरकारान अजून सारकी जाग्यार घालूना ही पेन्शन योजना प्रायव्हेट लोक पेन्शन जे काम करणारे प्रायव्हेट खाजगी उद्योगांनी काम करणारे तांकां पेन्शनापासून वंचित दवरले हो सरकाराचो अधिकार न्ही सरकाराक कसलोच अधिकार ना की खंयच्याय मनशाक कमी करपाचो सरकारी कर्मचाऱ्यां कडच्यान डबल काम आमी करतात आमी देशाचे बागदाद देशाच्या विकासील लोकां खातीर त्या पैकी एक मनीस आमकां आमची म्हणणी तो आयकून घेना त्या खातीर आमी आंदोलनां आनी बाकीची गजाली ज्यो रामलला मैदान पूण आतां तुमी घटना आयकला तेंच्यांनी तें सगळें केल्लें आहा आमकां सारकें आमी जो स्लॅब पेन्शन जो पळय प्रस्ताव भितर मांडला तो पेन्शनाचो स्लॅब आमी मेळोवपाक जाय हो आमचो जन्मसिद्ध हक्क आसा आनी ह्या देशाची नागरीक आसल्या कारणान आमी लोकशाही पद्दतीन हे सरकाराचे तोडून पडटले जर झाले ना जाल्यार
आम्ही सरकारला अल्टिमेटम दिलेलं आहे जर 2019च्या पूर्वी यांनी जर ह्या EPS पेन्शनबाबत जर योग्य पद्धतीने निर्णय घेतला ना आमची मागणी 9,000ची आहे परंतु आम्ही कोशियारी अहवाल पूर्ततेसाठी मागणी करतो हां आणि त्या कोशियारी अहवालामध्ये DA दर 3 वर्षांनी वाढणार आहे त्यामुळे कोशियारी अहवालाची मागणी आम्ही करतो आहे जर ह्या सरकारने आम्हाला ह्या पद्धतीने पेन्शन वाढ नाही दिली तर मात्र आम्ही आमच्या संघटनेमार्फत नोटाचा वापर करणार आहोत हा पुढच्या इलेक्शनला.
And Krishna Janmashtami was celebrated on the banks of river Panchaganga at Narve in Bicholi Taluka. Thousands of devotees across the state thronged the Tirthasthan for the annual festival a day before Janmashtami and sought blessings of Lord Krishna. The festival begins early in the morning with devotees taking a dip in the holy river, formed out of confluence of 5 rivers. After the holy dip, the devotees seek blessings of Lord Krishna.
Krishna
in order to enable devotees across Goa to cross the river easily and reach the venue, ferry services from Diwar, Akhada and other areas were pressed into the service since early morning.
पालखी जाता पण हे देवीचे खूप दिसा जाता जेकडे जे मागता ते लोकांक मेळटा सामकी भरे देव आमचे इथे
नाही अष्टमी कित्याक म्हणून येता ते
अष्टमी आमची तिर्साक येता सगळे देवी हांगासर आनी संगम जाता तेंचो ते संगमाचे ते देवी येवन तिर्साक वचून आपले प्रसाद घेवन मागीर आपल्या आपल्या घरा वता अशी तेंची आमची परंपरा आसा हे परंपरेक लागून आमी चलत येता सगळे वाट वाटेन आनी आमकां प्रसाद जाला ते आमी हे करता
Our reporter Mahesh Govekar in Narve. With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, keep watching GOA365. Also, don't forget to log into our website at www.goa365.tv. You can follow us on Facebook at GOA365TV or simply download our app on both Androids and iPhones to watch it on your mobiles. Till then, keep watching GOA365.